Hey YouTube, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Poor Master here, and welcome to my pure Orcust in the deck profile. And yeah, this is yeah, as well. Here's the deck profile of it. Now, let's do the main deck. So we've got now 1, 2. But free Midnight Orcust Gisu. It's basically it's a main starter for the entire deck. So yeah. And also some people like to see token that pops out of the field, so yeah. And we play 1, 2, 3 nightmares in the deck. This is a web so. It's basically a bash for the graveyard, and then you can get such a door at one top machine. And such a it's basically says it's full value for top machines. Now we play 3 Orcust Skeleton. Some people are playing 2 of them, but I disagree. Because I should have played 3 of them. Because the more Orcust monsters, the better. So, and this is also the bottom one monster ball for the deck, really. And Glass Mod. It's basically Glass Mod is the basically is we force the below the captain on the what's in the graveyard and bash for the grave, and you can search best of 1 dark machine for your deck from hand. I meant to say, and 3 world ones. It's basically best of 1 monster from battle zone and something to the field, and we go send it to the graveyard by any means. You get the monster for your hand. So we ended up playing 3 of it, because you could do it, you could just send one from your hand to do it as well from any card effect, and then you can just send another one, so yeah. And now I want to see this card in my send this card in my hand. Next we play 3 OS in the deck for extra more draw power to my deck. So, yeah. 1 full spell for the deck. Three returns for even more draw power. Three Cassandos. The reason I play 3 Cassandos because if it gates spells, traps, and monster effects, and also we get a banisher, which is good. And also you can search it for Galatea, but also you can search it by banishing stuff for your grave. You can add a 1 top sheet for your deck to your hand. So yeah. 3 bubbles. The reason I play 3 bubbles is because if your opponent gives one of them, I have a second one gives like a copy ready to go for the for bubble plays. If your opponent activates Constant Cycle or something like that on me. So yeah. And I need to search for Galatea, so it's fine. And 3 discard. This card is quite nuts. It's quite nuts. Play this card in Orcust deck. Play it, and it is quite fun. You see, but what this does is it force spell during your opponent's turn, and yeah, or banishes it from play, which is actually pretty good. And you can do that once per turn. It's once per turn. So, and we play 3 Orcust attacks. It's a mirror force kind of thing for 1 monster, and by tribute 1 of your monsters on your field, which is not the most ideal of it. But when I play it against our decks, that was like a surprise. And say surprise, and that works pretty well. It works pretty well. It actually works pretty well with that card. It works pretty well with that card. So. 3D Orcust Revenge. This trap card basically says you can tribute 2 machines on your field, and then you can deposit 2 machines back for the graveyard, and then it basically says, if your opponent controls a link monster, that is, and it's once per turn, so, yeah. But if it does, then you ought to deposit 1 of them back, then. And Orcust Core is basically a protection, and allows you to protect from card effects and for target by card effects. I also believe you protect the cards and you be destroyed by card effects, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's what tokens for. And that's the main deck of it. 40 cards. Now for the extra deck, we play. Some people play 2. I actually played 3 of them in my deck. The reason that is if the third one does come out for me. So, in my matches, and also I play 3 Orcustrons. Some people say it's not a great card. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So, and also and I was pointing out, you see, the reason that I play 3 Orcustrons, and when you have Orcustrons in the grave, like so, you can spike it into your main monster zone, which is right here. So instead of that, I'm just gonna bring them back, link them off for a no Orcustron. It will be an extra monster zone, and then the arrows need to be pointed to the side of the opponent's side of the field. That's what I would use for. And I also play 3 long Gitsu. It basically says it's the same logic for this card, but this one sends opponent's cards to the graveyard. Also, this one will regates the pause monsters effects, and then it will special abilities that attack was to 0. So. For you guys, it's a set for your deck. It says search any August spell traps from your deck and send it to the field. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good for the deck. So my title is for Dark type monsters. This way you can search this card. If it gets destroyed by battle card effects, so yeah. And for the link ones, we link Johnny Miller and link Karibo. I use these for this one for the Guats mod, and this one for the Guats mod, and the link to for the Metal Orcust Gitsu. And that is the main deck and extra deck. And that is the deck itself, and this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Masters, and like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day, and have a nice day. See you later. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Masters, signing off.